In the heart of 13th century West Africa, a boy was born into a world that saw him as broken. Sundiata Keita, son of a king, yet unable to walk. He was a prince confined to the dust, dragged on a buffalo hide, mocked by his own brothers. The village children laughed, and his mother, Sogalin, carried the weight of his shame and her own sorrow. Under the watchful eyes of an ancient baobab tree, his destiny seemed sealed by weakness. But history remembers that even the weakest can become lions. The air hummed with whispers, carried by the griots, the keepers of memory. They sang of an ancient prophecy, a promise that a great leader would rise from the Mandinka people. A unifier who would forge an empire from the scattered kingdoms of a divided land. Old maps showed a world on the brink of conflict, a powerful and cruel sorcerer king, Soumaoro Kanté, casting a dark shadow over the land. The stage was set, waiting for its hero. The turning point came not with the clash of armies, but with a mother's silent tears. Humiliated one too many times, Sogalin's pain ignited a fire in Sundiata. He would not let her suffer any longer. He would stand. With trembling limbs and sweat on his brow, he gripped a heavy iron rod. The struggle was immense, his muscles screaming in protest. But his will was stronger than his body. He rose. First to his knees, then, miraculously, to his feet. The villagers watched, stunned into silence. A new legend had begun. This newfound strength made him a threat. Forced into exile with his mother and sister, Sundiata's journey of transformation began. They crossed vast deserts, winding rivers, and endless savannas, learning the ways of the world. In the kingdom of Mima, Sundiata trained relentlessly. He mastered the bow, the spear, and the art of war. He studied leadership, learning to command armies and inspire loyalty. By the flickering light of campfires, he forged alliances, uniting disparate clans with his vision and charisma. The crippled boy was gone, replaced by a warrior, a strategist, a king in waiting. The time had come to reclaim his birthright and free his people. At the plains of Kirina, two great armies clashed. On one side, the tyrant Soumaoro Kanté with his seemingly invincible forces. On the other, Sundiata, leading a coalition of united kingdoms. The earth shook with the charge of cavalry and the thunder of war elephants. Arrows rained down as dust and steel filled the air. Sundiata fought at the forefront, his courage a beacon for his men. With cunning strategy and unwavering resolve, he shattered Soumaoro's power, bringing an end to his reign of terror. It was a victory for justice, a dawn of liberation for West Africa. From the ashes of war, a magnificent empire was born. Sundiata Keita was crowned Munsa, King of Kings, in his new capital of Niani. The Mali Empire flourished. Caravans laden with gold and salt traversed the continent, turning its cities into bustling centers of commerce and culture. Artisans created wonders, and scholars gathered. Under Sundiata's rule, the Bara, a great assembly, was established, promoting justice and law. Unity blossomed between different peoples and faiths. A golden age of prosperity and power had begun, a testament to one man's vision. The story of Sundiata teaches us that our beginnings do not define our end. It is a reminder that resilience can turn weakness into strength, and that true leadership is forged in the fires of adversity. It is a call to every young person, every entrepreneur, every soul who feels underestimated. Stand up, find your strength, and remember that even the weakest can move mountains. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales of greatness.